here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Fry, he's in at point guard. Eunice up there with Robert Covington. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. Now here's Teague. Pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Meeks. Lopez, a screen on Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Meeks, good.
He's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
And the Rockets with possession here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, in terms of their focus coming into this one, he said he's expecting their defense, especially on the interior, to be vital. He said we can protect the rim with our shot blocking. Of course, we prefer to keep them outside the paint, but that capability to deny finishes certainly could come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right.
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Yeah, and early is the key word there, Kevin. If they can string together some stops right away, I think it'll really set the tone.
Which is just what they're going to be after, guys. They love to turn this into a defensive battle.
Green with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And Meeks kicks to Green. Pass to Meeks. Outside Teague. Lets it go from the wing. Meeks, good. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Searching for their first points of the game. There's a screen. Here's Eunice. Another miss by Houston.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
It's stolen by Teague. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is Fry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Heat in Miami. Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Houston.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. It must be great for the defense that he missed it. Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
They're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. Here's Covington. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
Well, he came down and put it right back on him. I mean, these two guys, they're going at it. It's mano-mano right now.
Yeah, you're right. They're trying to outdo each other.
And this is exciting back and forth action that we're seeing right now.
Shots good by Dedmon.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
T dishes to Plumlee. And it's Meeks atop the key. Into Lopez. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Every time it gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Now, here's Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Teague kicks to Meeks. Lopez, a screen on Hart. Meeks passes to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Passes it to Fry. Again, the Rockets score.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Outside Teague, so the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Lopez. And the baseline jumper, no good. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Now here's Teague after the miss from Fry. Now the pass to Meeks. Lopez a screen. Shot off the pick. And yep, finally dropped it and rolling around the rim. Meeks got 10 points in the game.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Harden outside. Feeds it to Covington. He kicks to Fry. Shot clock at 5. From 16 feet away, he cans it. He has 6.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
And a new group in for the Nets. Joseph, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Plumlee. Caruso, he's checked in for Meeks. And it's Williams in for Teague. Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Green kicks to Joseph. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Well, a chance to check out Joe Johnson here. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
Dragic with it. Williams picks him up. They pull the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time. He didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Rockets shoot their first free throw of the night here.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Fry dishes to Dragic. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
The feed to Williams. 11 feet away. It's hit again, and it's good on the way in. And the Nets lead by 5.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Dragic kicks to Fry. Trains the three-pointer. Fry's got 9.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Green with a screen for Williams. Now here's Joseph. T right on him. Back to Williams. From 11 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Fry. He's got 9. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
It's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
And that first quarter was position. That's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Got Johnson. Borisov is out there with Darren Williams. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Joseph in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 30 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
There's the dish to Nicholson. No good. That would have tied it. The Nets with the lead. It's Williams with the drive. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Now, here's Fry. 9 points in the game so far. Nicholson passes to Dragic. For three, Fry. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. We've got some time to look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
Here's Fry after Joe Johnson scored. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Moniunas is checked in for Houston. Now, here's Fry. T covering from about 19 feet. Fry, good. Fry's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%, and stolen by Fry. And it's Dragic off the drive. Here's Harden on the wing. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Dragic dishes to Fry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden, and it's good. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Charity strike shot. Misses off the right iron.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And it's Dragic off the drive. There's Covington, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Johnson, averaging 13 points a contest. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
And Fry kicks to Harden. To shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Fry. That one wide left.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Kicks it to T. There's the screen. He feeds it to Meeks. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Moniunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harden the pass to Moniunas. There's Covington. Takes it off the glass. Covington's got 6.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations, getting the ball into the paint.
aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Teague. Last game he had 13. Got a piece of it and stolen by Fry. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here's Meeks after the made shot from Fry. No one near him. And that's good for 2. 12 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Harden kicks to Dedmon. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lopez a screen. Meeks dishes to Lopez. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's Fry. He's got 13. Out to the right wing. Here's Sherman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. That's trailed by 4. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Fry. Teague kicks to Meeks. Lopez a screen. The baseline J. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you open looks like that one.
Brooklyn ends. And the first half ends in a close one.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Looking at the game for Meeks, he has 14 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Fry in at point guard. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Montejunas. Then it's Harden, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Here's Fry. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he sinks the second. Teague with the ball. Dishes it to Meeks. Now here's Plumlee. Meeks passes to Plumlee. Teague kicks to Green. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Now here's Fry. Defense is right there. Good.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And Meeks kicks to Lopez. Outside Teague. Back to Lopez. It's stolen. Dedmon dishes to Harden. Houston moving the ball around. There's the pick. And Fry kicks to Montejunas. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Meeks passes to Plumlee. Outside Teague. That's good. Teague's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. gone by in this half. Moniunas dishes to Fry. Pass to Moniunas. Just 5 on the clock. High inside. Teague covering. No good from Fry.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Teague kicks to Green. 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, that was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Dedman, and that one is good. With the extra effort on the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw good, Green. Goran Dragic is checked in for James Harden. So he gets them both. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Up top, Fry. Teague covering. Takes it from 10. And too long on the shot.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Knocks it loose. He's all alone. Here's Moniunas. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Now, here's Fry. Teague covering. Goes up at the stripe. Felt the bucket. And that's now 18 points for the Wizards. Nets trailed by 4. Outside Teague. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Fry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Fry's got 20. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Rockets leading by 4. That one goes. Count it. 22 points for him.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
And here is Teague. 5 points in the game. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Covington passes to Fry. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Green outside. Second chance effort. Plumlee, no luck. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-6 run. Dragic dishes to Moniunas. Pass to Fry. And a big-time jam right there. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Meeks. 4 on the shot clock. That is good. Meeks got 16 points. Rockets leading by 6. Now Fry. He's got 24. To the inside. Dedmon. Green with the rebound. The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Meeks kicks to Lopez. Teague the pass to Meeks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Dragic with it. Picked up by Teague. From past the arc. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Fry. And that's now 9 points for Goran Dragic.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Teague kicks to Meeks. Wide open look. Buries the jump shot. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Fry. Teague covering. That's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And for Houston, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Fry dishes to Moniunas. Pass to Fry. Feeds it to Covington for the 3. Shot is off. And that's going to do. And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's Brooklyn making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Joseph. And it's Jody Meeks in for Joe Johnson. The Rockets making a switch here. We've got Plumlee. Karasov is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Meeks in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Nets making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. The Wizard is checked in for Goran Dragic. Here's Fry, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Fry's got 26.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Lopez a screen. Lopez right side. Williams passes to Lopez. Back to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Harden up top to the middle. Covington kicks to Dedmon. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
No good from Fry.
He's not exactly striping him from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. He'll bagels in the second.
into Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
It's trailed by 5. Here's Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for the Wizards. He's got 26 points and 6 steals.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
A moment to check in with Boris Brook. Boris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Second half for them, they have not taken good care of the ball. First half, they did a pretty nice job, but gotten away from them here a little bit.
There's the pass to Harden. He kicks it to Covington. Houston moving the ball around. They now take the lead. 32 points for the Wizards. Mark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
Man, I think that total could rise, Clark, because two evenly matched teams playing a tough game. It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Misses the baby hook.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Williams dishes to Lopez. The turnaround Jay buries it.
Crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Covington in the corner. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Here comes Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock moving.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And Fry kicks to Harden. From downtown. Misses the trail.